introduction for Math 1550 Statistics Online at Lakeland Community College. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Don Davis, and I'm your facilitator for this online course. I'll be answering your questions, pacing the course, and overall doing the management of the course. My email address is on the student server. I have an email address set up just for you students in this class. It's ddavis8@mail.lakelandcc.edu. So you want to use that email address whenever you contact me. That's the best way to do it. And if you're ever on campus and you like to stop by, my office is on the B building on the 3rd floor, and it's in 3056. It's out in the hallway. It's not in the suite of offices. It's one of those offices that's outside in the hallway. So in this podcast, what we want to look at is a couple of things. First, we want to discuss the course materials that you'll need for Math 1550 and how to get a hold of those, and then talk a little bit about how to log in to the course website. Now, the first thing you need to know is that we won't be using the Lakeland Blackboard system for this course. We'll be using a publisher-based system called Course Compass. The subset of that is called MyStatLab. So you'll either want to look for Course Compass or MyStatLab. The first thing you'll need is an access code for Course Compass. And this is a long alphanumeric code that's administered by the publisher, and you can get that access code two ways. One way is to go to the Lakeland bookstore, and if you go to the bookstore there, you'll find the MyStatLab access code bundled with the hard copy textbook. A lot of students like to have a hard copy textbook so they can take their exercises around with them and look at the book whenever they get a chance and that kind of thing. Alternatively, if you don't want to have a hard copy textbook and you don't want to take time to go to the Lakeland bookstore, you can purchase an access code online. That access code will give you access to the electronic version of the text. So if you purchase this access code online, you'll still have the textbook and all the other materials that go with it, only though it will be in digital form. Other than the access code, the other thing that's required is a graphing calculator. If you take a look at the one on the screen here, that's a Texas Instruments TI-84 Silver Edition. Now, you really don't have to buy that particular one. You can buy a TI-83 or a TI-83 Plus, or you can buy the TI-84, the one you see there. Now keep in mind, you don't have to get the ones that say Plus. You don't have to get ones that say Silver Edition. You just want to get the one that really kind of costs the least. That's a TI-83 or TI-84. Those other enhancements we really don't need. And I mentioned before that the textbook for the class is really optional. If you'd like to have one, that's okay, but it's not required. So you need an access code and a graphing calculator. Now, once you get your access code, you'll want to go to the Course Compass site, www.coursecompass.com, and you'll need 3 things there to get registered for our course. First, that access code that I already talked about. You'll need your Lakeland email address, which you should have because you got this email and are watching this podcast right now. And then the course ID. This is the locator for your class. And notice here, for this semester, it's Davis 34888. Davis 34888. That is the course ID. So when you're prompted for the course ID, that's what you want to enter. So like I said before, once you get those three things put together, go to www.coursecompass.com, click on Register Student, and then it'll walk you right through the process. Now, once you register, once you enter your course ID, you'll see a link that says Math 1550 Spring 2010. You want to click on that, and then that'll take you to what's called the announcements page. And if you look, the Course Compass site looks very much like the Blackboard site that we used in at Lakeland in previous semesters. So what you want to do is there'll be a little bit of a welcome message there. It'll ask you to print out some things and then follow the directions for the week 1 announcements. And that's really all you need to get started with the class. Read over the announcements and you're ready